Are you tired of waiting for Rockstar's GTA 6? Then maybe you should play Barcode Studios' GTA Sindacco Chronicles. Set in 1998 Liberty City, this mod's storyline is parallel with the events from Liberty City's stories. A full-scale mafia war is erupting between the Sindacco, Forelli, and Leone families. Sindacco henchman Joseph Daniel O'Toole, known as JD, is sent to infiltrate the Leone family, but in return, he gets sent as a mole into Sindacco family by Vincenzo Chili.
You'll become our spy in the Sindaccos. You'll stay with them and pretend everything's bean, but in reality, you're going to work with us.
Okay. And what if they'll tell me to do the same to you?
Will JD stay loyal to Sindaccos or become a rat? And yes, you're looking at the mod's protagonist, at least for the first half of the game. Throughout to Grand Theft Auto history, we played as CJ, a respectable and entertaining young man, or perhaps Michael DeSanta, a former bank robber suffering from the midlife crisis. Both of these protagonists shared these characteristics of charisma and coolness, but in this particular case, you're playing as JD, a noticeably fat, troubled henchman who's upset that he can't be a made man in Sindacco crime family due to not being a pure-blood Italian. And this guy is basically treated like a piece of shit, and families take advantage of him whenever they can.
Be quiet. With a mouth like that, be careful or someone will shit in it.
Hey, JD, you little sicko, get the fuck out of here before I come in here and break your legs.
What makes Sindacco Chronicles a different experience from playing your ordinary GTA is a storyline narration that is marked by a mood of pessimism and progressive decomposition of protagonists. It makes you really sympathize with Sindacco crime family that is facing gradual destruction.
I feel like a character of a shitty movie. The hero comes only when it's necessary to progress through the bad story.
This mod features 3 different protagonists: Joseph Daniel O'Toole, Marcus Sindacco, and sometimes even Tony Cipriani. Now, I consider playing missions from Tony's perspective quite unnecessary because in this mod he's a bad guy along with Leone family. One moment you're playing from Sindacco point of view and the next from Leone POV. Speaking of Cipriani, a few missions are taken out directly from the original LCS, which is understandable since the story blends with the events from Liberty City stories, but it is quite disrespectful and insulting to Rockstar. You know, ripping off original missions without adding any custom changes. Usually, the most common thing missing in Total Conversion mods is voice acting. But Barcode Studio found a clever solution for that: Voice AI. Each character is voiced by 11 labs. Voice AI works as a nearly perfect option, but it becomes slightly unrealistic when characters have to express certain emotions through voice.
So, maybe we should go to Las Venturas then?
Polly! Polly!
And Salvatore Leone's voice doesn't sound anything to what we heard in original GTA games.
Make this landmine mine, and then we will talk differently next time.
I got a union boss, abroad no less, that I need to do me a favor, and she asks me for money?
Among the mistakes that could have been fixed is a minor detail in a mission Guardian Angel, where if the car explodes distance from Tony Cipriani's house, you're notified that Cipriani's house has exploded even though the car blew up nowhere near the house. If you're a native English speaker, you'll most probably notice the incorrectly written English language in dialogue scenes. It just proves that this mod development studio is not from the country where English is the first language. But to me personally, as a European Croatian, grammatic mistakes haven't bothered me at all. Sindacco Chronicles features 60 story missions, 18 additional missions, buyable assets, radio stations that feature new songs like U2 Gone, Daft Punk Around the World, Robin Show Me Love, Sneaker Pimps Postmodern Sleaze, Omni Trio Ocean Driver, Notorious Big Big Papa, Donna Summer I Feel Love, Dire Straits Getaway, Break On Through the Doors, and many more. These songs take you straight back to the late 1990s. Sindacco Chronicles rating on ModDB is 10 out of 10, which is slightly above the average rating of Barcode Studios' previous installment, Forelli Redemption mod for GTA 3. Sindacco Chronicles has been released for PSP but also announced for PlayStation 2, Android and iPhone. If you don't have a PSP, you can play this mod on PC using a PSP emulator. All you have to do is head to the Google page and type ppsspp. Download and install the emulator. In case you're having trouble playing the mod with PC keyboard, you can use a PS4 controller. To do that, make sure to download DS4 Windows. which is basically a tool to use your PS4 or PS5 controller on Windows PC. Install everything required to run the DS4 Windows correctly. Now all you need to do is connect your PS4 controller using a USB cable to PC. Turn on your controller and it should appear in Controllers tab. After you successfully connected PS4 controller to PC, open the PSP emulator. Head to the settings, controls, and control mapping. Here you're gonna go through the controller setup. Basically press each one of these buttons and map a key using your PS4 controller. When all set, go back to the startup menu and load the Sindacco Chronicles mod. If everything worked out fine, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for dropping by, guys, and enjoy playing this mod before Take-Two Interactive takes you down, which hopefully won't happen, because this mod is truly enjoyable to play. And here is a little bit of gameplay right now.
We have a transportation device. Cannot wait.
What? You didn't see me?
Frank Sindacco on the line. What the fuck were you doing on my territory?
Excuse me? The fuck are you talking about?
Someone with an Irish face wearing a costume just killed well, a lot of my people on my territory. For some reason, I think that was you.
You perfectly know what Paulie tasked me to do. Hey, I came on behalf of Frank Sindacco. Negotiations is what I need.
Negotiations? Negotiations with you? Franco won't do deals with fucking Sindaccos. Boys, give him a lesson he deserves.
You didn't see me?